Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another client tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how I created this fall tone cut crease. As y'all can see, it has a lot of details involved in this look, so we're jumping straight into the video. I'm going to start this off by cleaning my client's face. Now that her face is all clean, I'm going in with my Nicka K brow pencil, and I'm going to be using this to outline and fill in her eyebrows. As you can see, I went ahead and filled in the sparse areas of her eyebrows. Now I'm taking a lighter shade pencil and I'm using it to fill in the front. I'm going in with some clear eyelash glue and I'm using this to lay her brow hairs down in place. I get my adhesive from Shein, but you can get yours from the beauty supply store and you can use whatever brand you're comfortable with using. To clean up her brows, I'm going in with these two concealers. The shade names are on the screen and I will also have them in the description box down below. But first I'm going in with the Nicka K concealer and I'm using it to clean up underneath her arch. I'm taking that RK by Kiss concealer and I'm going to use it to clean up the remainder of the way on the top and the bottom of her eyebrows. For an eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. And I'm just going to apply this as evenly as I can all over her lids. I'm taking my RCMA no color powder. You can use whatever translucent powder that you like, but I'm applying this to the front of her brows to lighten them up. I'm also using it to set some of the concealer around her brows in place. To start this look off, I'm going in with my Sheglam Smart Cookie palette, and I'm taking this dark brown shade. The shade name is on the screen, and I'm going to be using this to map out her cut crease. So I'm just applying the eyeshadow in the shape that I would like her cut crease to go in. For my transition shades, I'm going in with the colors Brown Sugar and Churro, and I'm just going to be packing this on top of the first color that we used. And once I've built the color up, I'm going to be going back in with that dark brown shade, and I'm going to use it to re-blend out the edges. I'm going in with a little bit of the shade Humble Crumble, and I'm using it as my last transition. Now I'm just going to repeat the same process on the other eye. For the cut crease, I'm going in with some more of my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I showed y'all this technique in one of my previous client tutorials, and I really liked it. As you can see, I'm taking the concealer and I'm just pressing it on her eyes using this eyeshadow brush, and I'm basically using this to map out my cut crease. So now, as you can see, I'm going in with a flat brush and I'm using it to carve out around the highest points that the brush hit. I really like this technique whenever I'm trying to quickly achieve a cut crease, but if I'm really trying to just perfect the shape, then I'll just go in with the flat brush instead of the blending brush. But both of them really work. I feel like this is a great beginner friendly technique. As y'all saw in the beginning of the video, this cut crease does have a lot of details, so it doesn't really have to be super neat when it comes to blending out the concealer, because we will be going in with a lot of products to mask any areas that may have not been perfected. To fill in her cut crease, I'm going in with this orange shade, and as y'all can see, I'm just applying it with a blending brush. And I had a vision for this look, y'all, but it did not come out how I envisioned it in my head, so I ended up doing something different. But I wanted this to be a halo type of cut crease, so as you can see, I'm just applying this orange on the outer edge and in the inner corners of her cut crease, and we're gonna leave the middle open. I'm going in with a dark brown shade, and I'm using it to deepen up the orange and to really define that halo. To fill in the halo, I decided to go in with this yellow shade to really make it pop. And I love this look, y'all. I think this was the perfect combination. I feel like all of these colors really scream fall. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild black liquid liner, and I'm going to use this to draw on her wings. To draw on her accent lines, I'm going to be using my Fenty white liquid liner, and I'm only going to be drawing this on the edge of her cut crease. This next step is optional, but I decided to go in with the shade Milky Way from my Sheglam palette, and I'm using it to highlight the inner corners of her eyes. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with a different array of stones, and I'm just gonna be applying them to the inner corner of her cut crease. I went ahead and filled in the other eye off camera, so this is the result of that. And now we're moving on to the face, so I'm going in with my Pond's moisturizer, and I'm going to be applying a generous amount of this onto her face just to hydrate her skin. I'm going in with this dense foundation brush, and I'm using it to work this moisturizer into her skin. To prime her skin, I'm going in with this Nicka K face primer, and I'm just going to be mainly focusing this product in her T-zone. I'm taking some more of my RCMA no color powder, and I'm using this to set the areas of her face that would typically get oily. For her foundation, I'm going in with my Maybelline foundation in the shade Mocha, and I'm just going to be applying this to her face with this flat brush, and then I'm going to be going in with a dense foundation brush, and I'm going to use it to press the foundation in place. To highlight her face, I'm going in with my Nicka K concealer, and I believe it's in the shade 06 or 07. I'm taking some more of that concealer, and I'm making sure that I really clean up the edge of her wing and her cut crease. I'm going back in with my foundation brush, and I'm going to use it to press in all of the concealer. I purchased this brush off of Shein, y'all. It came in a brush set. I'm going to try to have an updated brush video for y'all soon. I'm going to allow the concealer to sit underneath her eyes and move on to contour. To contour her face, I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation stick, and I will have the shade name in the description box down below. I do not like trying to pronounce their shade names on camera, y'all, because I feel like I'm going to butcher them. So yeah, it'll be in the description box down below. I only contoured her cheekbones. I did not bring this down to her jawline, and I also went in and contoured her nose, as y'all are gonna see. To contour the nose, I normally just like to go in with a small eyeshadow brush. This helps me gain more control over the product so that I can just really create that nice, neat contour. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things, and contour is definitely one of those. And once I have my lines created, I just go in and blend them out so that it doesn't look too harsh. I'm going back in with my foundation brush, and I'm using it to further blend out the edges of the contour. And once I have it fully blended to my liking, I'm going to be taking a flat brush and I'm using it to blend out the remaining concealer underneath her eyes. To set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Morphe loose powder in the shade Banana Rich. I like to apply the loose powder all over the nose. This also helps soften up the contour and blend it into the face more. To set the contoured areas of her face, I'm going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Black Coffee. To set the remaining areas of her face, I'm going in with my Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Truffle. Y'all know I had to go in with a little bit of blush, so I'm using my Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette, and I'm just taking the orange and the burgundy blush and applying it to the apples of her cheeks. And now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner pencil, and I'm just lining the edge of her waterline. Since this look is already pretty dramatic, I decided not to apply any colors on her lower lash line. I wanted to just keep it pretty plain. Focus all the attention on the cut crease, and now I'm just going back in with my flat brush and I'm using it to sweep away all of the powder. I'm going in with my Morphe setting spray, and I'm using it to set her face in place. And once I have it all dried, we're gonna go in with lashes. So this is the style of lashes that I'll be going in with. I ordered them off Shein. Y'all already know I get just about everything from Shein, and I cut them to fit her eyes off camera. So now I'm just gluing them onto her lash line. While her lashes are drying, I'm going in with my Bperfect highlighter, and I'm just applying it to her cheekbones, and I'm also going to be applying it to the tip and the bridge of her nose. Last but not least, we're going to do the lip, and to line her lips, I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses cream foundation. I like to use the level 16, and I take the darkest side and I use it to line the lips. For her lip combo, I'm going in with my Absolute New York liquid lipstick in the shade Terrecotta and my Oz Lab lip gloss. First, I'm going in with the liquid lipstick, and as you can see, I'm just applying it to the center of her lips using this disposable lip wand. And then I'm going to go on top of it with that lip gloss, and I'm going to have her press her lips together to help me blend this out. Once her lips are fully blended, that'll be the finished look, and we'll be stepping into the grand reveal. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. I was just gonna wait till you said something. You ready? You ready to see?
Yes. Oh, this is pretty. It's giving fall.
You got on the perfect sweater.
Right? This is so cute. I like it. I need to go somewhere.
You do. You need to go to Walmart or something.
Right. I need to go in the store. Let me go grab some popcorn.
Period.
This is so cute.
Every time you leave the chair, you look like it's your birthday.
Yeah. I like it.
You just looking at all the details. I know that's right. Period.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, queens, we've made it to the end of the video, and as y'all can see by my client's reaction, this tutorial was another success. I think this look came out so beautiful, and it's the perfect way to start fall. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna start uploading videos there as well. All the links and specifications that you need will be in the description box down below, and stay tuned for my next one. Bye bye, queens.